find R if there are two options available over here. And once again, the approaches would be pretty similar to the previous question which we just saw. Let's apply the formula for NPR and see where does that take us. So in the first part, what do we have? You have 5PR is equal to 2 times 6PR minus 1. Okay. So let's apply the ideas. This is 5 factorial over 5 minus R factorial. Okay. This is equal to 2, which is okay. And this is 6 factorial over 6 minus R, and minus of minus 1 will become plus 1. That becomes 7 minus R factorial, right? After simplification, right? 6 minus R minus 1 will become 6 minus R plus 1, which is 7 minus R. That's what I've used over here, right? This is something which I've calculated in rough. Okay, so 7 minus R and 5 minus R, which do you think is bigger number? 7 minus R seems bigger, right? This is a bigger number, right? This is a smaller number. So 7 minus R will have 7 minus R, one term. Then it will have 6 minus R, one smaller number. And then it will also have 5 minus R factorial, right? N is equal to, N factorial is equal to N times N minus 1 factorial. This 5 minus R factorial in the denominator goes with this. Okay. Similarly, 5 factorial and 6 factorial, this will be 6. So what you get is, let's write, this will go over there. This is 7 minus R times 6 minus R is equal to 12 over here. 6 times 2 is 12. Let's multiply, frame the quadratic and get the value of R after this. So this is R square minus 13R. 42 minus this is plus 30 is equal to 0. This gives me R equals 10 or 3. There are two possibilities of R. R equals either 10 or 3. Now for this 5PR to be defined, R should be less than 5, right? So 10 will not be acceptable. R equals to 3 is acceptable. Therefore, final answer for the first part is R equals 3. That's the final answer for the first part, as you can see. Okay, what about the next part? Let's solve the next part after this. Over here, this is done, right? We are done with this one. Let's solve the second part over here. We have 5PR is equal to 6PR minus 1. Now in this one, we'll have 5 factorial over 5 minus R factorial is equal to 6 factorial over, again 6 minus R, and minus of minus 1 will become plus 1. So this becomes 7 minus R factorial. In a similar manner, as we saw over there, this is 6 and this will give me 7 minus R times 6 minus R in the denominator, right? In the LHS, both of these products will be R square minus 13R plus 42, which is equal to 6. So this becomes R square minus 13R plus 36 is equal to 0. Solving this, you can solve this, factorize this. Yes, 36 is actually 9 times 4. So R will be equal to 4 or 9 as per this equation. But let's check the condition. Let's check the condition. 5PR implies that R should be less than 5. So this is not acceptable. This is acceptable. Therefore, R is equal to 4 is my answer for this question over here. That's the complete solution, as you can see behind me. And that's all that you have over here in this question.